Ryan Reed's out behind Suarez. I think he might have lost just a little bit of time, but it looked like a decent lap. Got a little tight off the floor. Let's see what Suarez does.
Here's the standard.
Yeah, fastest he's been.
How about his teammate Jones?
Right there with him.
Kyle Busch yet to go out, the third JGR car. And there's the 11 of Blake Cook, who is fourth. Ryan Sieg has put his time down in fifth. And Austin Dillon across the line in the 2 car to begin his lap.
Ryan Reed still there in third. Another solid effort by him.
And we'll see these drivers, I would think, just take these laps and be done. They have to race on these tires to start the race.
Yeah, Ryan Reed ran 2 laps there and only slowed down half a tenth on that second one. So I don't know if that'll open somebody's eyes that they might possibly do that.
Older brother Austin, third in his 2 car. Kyle Busch on the track now in the 18. Flirting with Daniel Suarez's fast time so far. Suarez credits Kyle Busch with teaching him so much about racing these Xfinity Series cars. Did that very happily from Victory Lane at Michigan. Brad Keselowski on the right in his Ford.
Kyle Busch right there. Be close.
Boy, he lost just enough at the end to make you wonder, but he goes to the top. 3 1/1000ths for Kyle. Over Suarez. Keselowski's not going to be able to get there in the 22.
Solid lap, and I don't believe that's what Brad was looking for there.
Ryan Blaney, the second entry this weekend for the Team Penske group. See if he can out-qualify Kyle and Daniel and his teammate. I figure when he's a crew chief on this car this weekend, did they run Ryan here specifically for more laps on the reconfigured track? He said no. Said it was just a race they wanted to run. Their sponsor wanted to run, but it can't hurt.
Oh, not at all. No. It fit right into their plans.
Car looks racy, looks really good through 1 and 2, has a good line, has a good attitude, and even through 3 and 4 had plenty of room there.
Blaney will be fifth. He'll be ahead of Keselowski, but behind the Joe Gibbs Racing cars. 1, 2, 3 right now. Will Sadler have anything for them?
This is where he lost a lot of his time the last round of qualifying, and he continues to lose that.
Yep, goes the wrong way coming off of turn 4.
Good lap, though. 5th quickest.
Yeah, solid lap.
Bubba Wallace.
Wallace is on
that
a good
possible?
lap right here.
2/10 in.
That is right.
Double check. If that's good, might not be exactly correct because he's been quick. That was quite a margin he looked like he had.
Yeah.
And that was coming to the green. That was the issue. Oh, that was a good time. 29.3. That'll be 10th. And Cole Custer, the youngest winner in Truck Series history, just a tick over 16 years last year. 2 years ago, actually. And Cole is across the line to start his lap.
31 seconds left. Obviously our tracker's not spot on right now, but his car looks good. You know, these guys they're just right there. You look at Sadler. Sadler's really getting a lot out of that to be 5th. We saw Custer and Allgaier back a little bit in that first or that last section at I guess 12th and 13th, but good lap here.
And as time expires on the session, Custer will be 8th. The pole sitter will be Kyle Busch. So Kyle, the all-time winner in the Xfinity Series, his 52nd career pole. And Alex, it's another good one for him.
Yeah, it really is. Just add to the collection. His 52nd pole of his career in the Xfinity Series. Congratulations, Kyle. Just how close are you to the ragged edge in the Xfinity car?
You're pretty close. You know, certainly 1 and 2 is not as edgy as 3 and 4 is with the banking that you have in 1 and 2. It's call it more simple to hold it wide open, but you know, down into 3, it's just real edgy and tricky down there because the corner is so flat on entry. So making sure that your car's under you before turning off in there too hard is a big importance. And you know, our NOS Energy Drink Camry's been really fast since we've been here, and it's good to start on the front row. It gives us a good shot to get to turn 1, lead the field a little bit, but from there I have no idea. You know, do you ride, do you save, what pace do you need to run in order to make sure that the tires stay underneath you and all those sorts of things. So we'll see how it goes.
Which leads to another question. You mentioned you were going wide open out there, but that's qualifying, and you said you're not real sure yet. What are the probability of going wide open come race time?
You'll definitely be able to do it. It's just a matter of the tires being able to live for the laps that they need to while doing that, you know. So they just generate heat. They get hot. The harder you're on them, the harder you run them. You're not slipping them. They're just generating heat, and they start to blister. So, you know, I guess, like I said, the pace is what's going to be most important. The more you slow down, the less you load them, and you can try to take care of them that way. But there's going to be hungry guys behind you trying to go.
It's going to be fun to watch. Kyle Busch, 4th pole of the 2016 season for the NASCAR Xfinity Series. Mike?
A tremendous day for